Hello, wonderful people. You're welcome to Eye on Port, where we bring Ghana's ports and maritime industry closer to you. Eye on Port is made possible by Ghana Revenue Authority, GOIL, PLC, Serene Insurance, Ghana Link, Meridian Port Services, Phoenix Insurance, and the Joint Association of Port Transport Unions Ghana. Eye on Port is powered by Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority. Our media partner is the Business and Financial Times. Viewers, you know we are still in the spirit of GPHA's 40th anniversary, and in line with this, we'd like you to take a look at this video to herald this celebration. For centuries, Ghana's coastline has served as a gateway to trade, connecting people, cultures, and economies across continents. From the bustling shores of Tema and Takoradi to the countless vessels that have carried the nation's aspirations across the seas, the story of Ghana's maritime industry is inseparable from the story of Ghana itself. In 1986, a transformative chapter began. Under PNDC Law 160, three vital institutions, the Ghana Ports Authority, the Ghana Cargo Handling Company, and the Takoradi Lighterage Company, were merged to form a single unified entity, the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority. This historic consolidation brought together expertise, infrastructure, and operations under one mandate: to plan, build, develop, manage, maintain, and control all ports in Ghana. Over the past 4 decades, GPHA has evolved into a cornerstone of Ghana's economy, serving as the nation's maritime gateway and a catalyst for commerce, industrial growth, and regional integration.
I was employed on 24 January 1977. We all realized that the merger was the best for the three organizations. When we were coming together, we all knew the strength of each organization. Those who thought were financially okay didn't want the merger because they wanted to enjoy the cake all alone.
The ex-Port Authority side agreed to the merger because they thought that, one, the port will be modernized, and two, we will get more machines and others to work with so that bigger ships can call in. Unfortunately, our other side, Ghana Cargo Handling Company, after meeting the workers, they said no. And so, we were managing, and along the line, demonstrations started, especially from the ex-Cargo Handling Company side. We no go agree. We go agree, we no go agree. We go agree, we no go agree. Demonstrations. And it did not happen only at the port inside. Now they moved to township.
Those days, when there's a need for somebody to jump and go and become a foreman on board a ship, how to hook cargo and the rest. But some of us officers were going down into the hatches to work with them. We had the likes of the late Robert Majidi, Bob Majidi, a seasoned steward. Those are the people we mentor.
Through innovation, resilience, and the dedication of generations of workers, the authority has transformed Ghana's ports into world-class hubs that connect the country to global markets.
Ghana Cargo Handling Company had a lot of money because we were handling the stevedoring, exporting port. We were hot in business, and light trades were more or less doing the taxi sort of using batches and lighters to cut things from the anchorage and then deep sea to the wharf. And GPHA, Ghana Port Authority, was more or less like a regulator. I mean, they were there overseeing the activities of the port. So when it became necessary that we have to get so many things well done or done well in the port, decided to go for the World Bank loan. So there was a need for us to come together so that there will be a rehabilitation of the port. And the port looked very nasty, especially Takoradi Port. I come from Takoradi Port. I was employed in Takoradi. It was an awful sight to see. When you enter the port, you would think you are standing at Agboglishi. where all kinds of things happen, trading, selling of food, where the big time chop bars were situated in the port, close to the quay.
40 years ago, the port was not like this. We were having a lot of bulk carriers in the port by then. There was no container because by then, container was not in the system. I can see the development that the port has gone through. When it goes to administrative area, we were not having a lot of professionals around that area by then. But later the port became attractive and now we are having professionals, all those type of people there managing the situation. And we've managed the situation up to this stage. And I think the port has progressed a lot.
Electric Company Limited, as the name implies, we manage the lighters. The lighters is what we use to do the export of the primary product, that is the cocoa beans in sacks. The wranglers, both the sinkers and the anti-floaters. As for the sinkers, they are placed in the lighters and moved to the ship side for loading. The same thing applies to the cocoa beans in sacks. These are loaded into the lighters and then moved to the ship side for loading. And then we have this Tema too. We also handle Tema. So basically the export product, it is third-party electric company that handled those export products.
We take this opportunity as a unions to also urge each and every one of us to work very hard. That some people brought us where we are now. They work very hard to bring us to where we are now. And we are also asking each and every one, the current staff, to also work very hard, that we will also be able to have a success story.
As we all know, we have implemented 24-hour economy, for which we are running 3 different shifts. This has led to the employment of quite a large number of staff. This is a good sign. Aside that, we can see that vessels are calling. Vessel traffic has grown, container volumes have grown. What should we do to be able to accommodate these traffic volumes? So I urge all staff to participate fully in this celebration so that this celebration can be a successful one.
I would wish or to see that in the near future or the days ahead, we will see more of machines at the ship side, like the cranes, the Murphys, the forklift, everything that we need to enhance our operation activities.
40 years down the line. A lot of programs scheduled for this program, and I want you and everybody to engage ourselves to make it outstanding, to make it happier, to make it livelier. So I come before you today in a happy mood. Managers, stakeholders, junior staffs, everybody. It is your contribution and my contribution that has moved the authority this far.
As GPHA marks its 40th anniversary, we celebrate not only an institution, but also the people, partnerships, and pioneering spirit that have shaped its remarkable journey. This is the story of 40 years of progress, 40 years of connecting Ghana to the world and the world to Ghana.
40 years ago, some of us were not here, but from what we've heard from our seniors, indicates that the measure was the best that happened to Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority. Under that regime, the Port Authority was seriously handicapped. But the measure under the PNDC Law 160 and thereafter have brought a lot of energy into Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority. We have seen the port improved in all aspects of the economy.
I take the opportunity to congratulate all those who have been part of this journey. Former workers of GPHA, the directors, director generals of GPHA, current staff of GPHA, the shipping agents, shipping lines, freight forwarders, all those who have made this possible for GPHA to be here today. We can only say that at 40, life has just begun for GPHA.
I stand in solidarity with the entire GPHA family as we celebrate our accomplishments and renew our commitment to excellence, innovation, and service. Congratulations to us on 40 years of dedicated service to Ghana and beyond.
All right, folks, those were some messages from members of the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority family, and we assure you that as the activities come up during the 40th anniversary, we'll update you with everything. It is now time to take a break and come back with more exciting news. Stay tuned.
Good energy brings you quality choices with Goil Super XP. Available in many Goil stations nationwide. It is fortified with special additives that help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Branch into a Goil station today and energize your ride with Goil Super XP, compatible with most vehicles. Goil Super XP will feel ya, huh? Will be feel. Goil, good energy. Yeah, yeah.
Electricity, then pay your taxes. Yeah. Our taxes, our future.
Because you see, without our taxes, we wouldn't have good roads, good schools, better hospitals, street lights, and other very important social amenities. When we pay our taxes, we give our children free and quality education. Talga, my money too small. Why should I pay my tax? Look, small. Salifo, it doesn't matter how small or big your business or income is, you still have to pay your taxes. The little taxes from each and every one of us, when put together, could give your community clean water or that deprived school with tables and chairs. Please pay your taxes. It is your responsibility. It is your civic duty. It is the law.
Every day we step out with purpose to work, to build, to provide, to dream. But sometimes life takes an unexpected turn. An accident, a fire outbreak, a medical emergency. Moments we never planned for. And when they happen, the right support changes everything. Hi, I'm Serena, and at Serena Insurance, we stand with you through every challenge and every victory. Protected your family, your business, your job, your future, and you. Our services include motor, fire, marine, engineering, aviation, and bonds and guarantees are tailored to suit your needs. Because insurance is not just about policies, it's about peace of mind, confidence, and knowing that no matter what happens, you are covered. Visit our website to view our insurance policies right now. Serene Insurance, the new face of insurance.
MPS Terminal 3 is Africa's new state-of-the-art container terminal at Tema Port. For manufacturers, agro-processors and traders, the new port means business can be done faster. This infrastructure boost will improve Ghana's port handling capacity, connect more trading routes, and oil the engine of growth for the economy, creating greater opportunities across all sectors as Africa's markets merge and become the largest trading bloc globally. MPS, we connect, you thrive.
At Phoenix Insurance, we make the unpredictable predictable and the uncertain certain with our range of products, including motor insurance, fire insurance, engineering insurance, marine insurance, accident insurances, and all types of bonds. We have you covered. We also support you with risk management advice to enable you stay focused on your business. Take a policy with Phoenix Insurance today. We help you rise from adversity stronger and more secure. Contact us on 0302 246319 or 0302 246644 or any of our branches, agencies, and brokers spread across the nation. You can as well connect with us on our WhatsApp chatbot. Efiba is waiting to assist you. Make the future predictable with Phoenix Insurance. Phoenix Insurance, a delightful service experience delivered with wisdom.
Across the corridor and every major yard, GPHA is the choice of over 11,000 professional drivers. Visit our kiosk to register. Join a community built on safety, savings, and success. Get your official high-vis gear and your personalized GPHA ID, your key to a smarter journey. With over 11,000 members, you are never driving alone. This is the GPHA standard of excellence. Tap your card for instant fuel discounts at Shell. Save more on every fill and keep your profits high. Maximize your earnings with our real-time load board. Find your next haul instantly.
All right, welcome back from the break. Now, over the past weekend, the GPHA family took to their numbers for a health walk in both Tema and Takrade. Let's have a look at what transpired there.
The Parliamentary Select Committee on Health on Thursday, July 16, paid a working visit to the International Maritime Hospital as part of its oversight responsibility to assess the operations of one of Ghana's leading healthcare facilities. The visit, led by the chairman of the committee, Dr. Mark Nawani, saw members tour the hospital's various departments under the guidance of the Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Vitus Victor Anna-Bisi. The inspection also forms part of the committee's efforts to monitor the implementation of the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, popularly known as Mahama Cares, of which IMaH is a beneficiary. The tour provided the lawmakers with opportunity to appreciate the hospital's operations, assess its strengths and challenges, and identify areas requiring policy support to improve healthcare delivery. Chairman of the committee and Member of Parliament for Nabdam, Dr. Mark Nawani, expressed satisfaction with the management of the facility. He commended the Chief Executive Officer and staff for their professionalism, describing IMaH as a world-class hospital that deserves greater national attention. He also pledged to advocate for a review of the hospital's tariffs to help improve its revenue generation and enhance service delivery.
Yeah, that is an anomaly. HEFRA has identified them as secondary service provider on the second level, and NHI is giving them primary tariffs. That is an anomaly that we have to make sure that as soon as possible we should get this information to the hierarchy of the National Health Insurance Authority, and I believe that they can easily correct it. Yes, they can easily correct it, and to find that they should be recognized as a tertiary level facility.
Commenting on the country's persistent no-bed syndrome, Dr. Nawani urged health facilities to make greater use of IMaH by referring patients when necessary, noting that the hospital has the capacity to support the national healthcare system.
Ghanaians should know that there is a referral center here and that we should be referring a lot more cases to the Maritime Hospital. They have a transformative leader, Dr. Anna-Bisi, and his staff who share his ideas, and they are ready to move healthcare forward and help the government to solve this no-bed syndrome.
Chief Executive Officer of IMaH, Dr. Vitus Victor Anna-Bisi, thanked the Parliamentary Select Committee for the visits and reaffirmed management's commitment to providing effective leadership and quality healthcare services. He described the hospital as a world-class facility dedicated to delivering excellent medical care to all Ghanaians.
Someone will ask, what is special about here? There's everything special about here.
We have from emergency care with our dedicated helipad all the way through the specialist services that you've heard and you've seen today that we've taken you around. Let's remember that because of the infrastructure that has been put in here, anybody, be it government official, be it private people, they don't have to even go abroad. They can easily come here to have their medical exams done. Because we do wellness here, and all the facilities that you go to India or go to elsewhere, please, it is here. They're all here. Why don't we patronize our own so that we'll be able to improve on our care?
Dr. Bisi also dismissed the perception that IMaH is an expensive hospital reserved for the wealthy. He stressed that the facility remains accessible and affordable while maintaining high standards of healthcare for all patients.
So IMaH has a lot to offer the general public, to the people of Ghana. Please don't be deceived. It's a perception that we are expensive. We are not. IMaH is not expensive. We are cost effective and we are very, very affordable. Please do not take that. It's a perception.
The Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority has officially begun activities marking its 40th anniversary with health walks in Tema and Takoradi, bringing together management, union executives, retired employees, staff, their families, and the wider GPHA community. In Tema, the 10-kilometer walk was led by the Director of Ports, Tebon Zuma Esquire, while a similar exercise was held in Takoradi, led by the Director of Ports, Captain James Richmond Quayson. The events were marked by music, dance, chants, and a display of GPHA's colours in a celebration of unity and wellness. The Director of Ports, Tema, Tebon Zuma Esquire, commended participants for their enthusiasm and resilience and applauded the GPHA family for their long-standing dedication. He noted that their collective efforts have sustained public confidence in Ghana's ports and trade facilitation. He said management is considering institutionalizing the health walk due to its clear physical, mental, and social benefits, and disclosed plans to establish a dedicated sports and wellness center for staff recreation and fitness programs.
This exercise, the last time we had it, we had promised ourselves that we are going to make it a routine one, maybe on a weekly basis. But the 40th anniversary walk has come in. But I think on the quarterly basis, I think it's something we have to embrace. There have been some plans, and very soon we'll make a proposal to headquarters. Our plan is even to establish a sports center, not necessarily having a gym. So those of us who cannot kick football, I think we can throw something. So every quarter when we walk like this, we end up playing maybe Oware, Ludo, Spa, and those things, and then we can conclude and go. Thank you very much, and let's continue to keep fit.
Meanwhile, the Takoradi Ports Director, Captain James Richmond Quayson, described the anniversary as a celebration of the merger that bared the modern GPHA and lauded the authority's evolution into a major shipping and logistics hub.
The Director General, through the Board of Directors, have tasked to celebrate and enjoy the partnership we have with the port community, the staff, and all that go well in the ports. We in Takoradi, we have a slogan by saying that Team Takoradi, we get the job done. We see ourselves as the forefront of getting the job done. We are serving a shipping community that tries to dispatch. So in my management with my team, we serve with dispatch. We don't waste time at all.
He praised the commitment of Team Takoradi to efficient service delivery, stressing that every department is driven by the shared goal of getting the job done. He wished staff continued success and prayed for blessings upon employees, management, and the board.
It is now time to take our lenses to the international stage and hear what is happening there too.
The port of Antwerp-Bruges temporarily shut down several container terminals after a shipping container aboard the MSC Mia Summer II began leaking highly toxic hydrofluoric acid. The incident occurred at the Diogang dock, affecting the DP World Antwerp Gateway Terminal and exposing more than 150 people to hazardous fumes. According to Antwerp city authorities, 28 people developed symptoms of hydrofluoric acid inhalation and were hospitalized for treatment and observation, with one person admitted to intensive care. In response, the port suspended nearby marine traffic, activated emergency evacuation procedures, and temporarily closed parts of the Johan dock, including major terminals such as Antwerp Gateway and MPET. Authorities later confirmed that the toxic fumes did not spread to nearby residential areas, with exposure limited to port workers and crew members. While the Antwerp Gateway Terminal and some marine traffic operations resumed after the situation was brought under control, the MPET terminal remained closed as emergency responders secured the leaking container for safe disposal. Belgian prosecutors have since launched an investigation into the cause of the incident. The International Maritime Organization has announced the appointment of 7 regional coordinators to lead its regional presence offices, RPOs, strengthening technical support for member states across the world. The regional presence offices will serve 7 regions, including Eastern and Southern Africa, West and Central Africa, the Caribbean, East Asia, the Pacific, and the Middle East and North Africa, ensuring regional maritime priorities are effectively addressed. According to the IMO, the initiative will enhance coordination, improve capacity building, and support safer, more secure, and sustainable maritime development through closer collaboration with member states.
Now let's move on to the Word of the Day segment, which introduces you to words, phrases, and jargons that we often use in this industry so you can get familiar with them.
Dock. A dock is a structure or enclosed area in a port where ships are brought for loading, unloading, repairs, or maintenance. Docks can be designed to accommodate different types and sizes of vessels and are essential facilities in maritime transport and port operations. Used in a sentence, the vessel was moved to the dock for routine maintenance before its next voyage. Did you know one of the most specialized types of docks is the dry dock, which can be drained of water to allow ships to be inspected, repaired, or painted below the waterline.
The health and safety tip of the week is next.
Gas mask. A gas mask is a type of personal protective equipment that protects workers from inhaling harmful gases, chemicals, smoke, dust, and other airborne hazards. It filters contaminated air through specialized cartridges before it is breathed in. Commonly used in industries such as manufacturing, mining, oil and gas, and emergency response, gas masks help prevent respiratory illnesses and other health risks. Proper selection, fit, and maintenance are essential to ensure effective protection and promote a safe workplace.
Let us now take a look at the schedule of vessels that have berthed in the ports of Tema, Takrade at the anchorages of both ports, as well as those expected in the coming weeks, plus the Bank of Ghana exchange rates, which you may need to know to clear your cargo with. This is where we end this week's edition of Eye on Port. We hope, as usual, you've been informed and educated. Remember, all our import content can be found on our YouTube channel at Eye on Port. Please subscribe, like, and share our videos. Thank you for watching.